Hey there, Judge Zhao. Can you hear me? That's interesting. A little better now? I was being kind of quiet because the wife is asleep next door. But yeah, I drank too much tea this evening. And I've got a game on Thursday that I kind of need to finish a map for, so I'm up. Can you hear the music playing? So why are you up? Actually, it is lo-fi music. Because it's royalty-free, which is what I like on my streams. Do you usually have problems sleeping? Man, you should get that looked at. I can generally sleep anywhere, anytime. Except the older I get, the less I tolerate caffeine. But I had maps to make, so here I am. Yeah, that's rough. Did you ever do a sleep study? Maybe they can give you a CPAP or something. Yeah, I hear you, man. Back in the day when I used to own a design company, and I was all sorts of messed up. I go to bed like 3, 4 in the morning. Sometimes I didn't even know it's time to go to bed because the sun was coming up. But these days, in general, I try to get to bed at a reasonable hour. Because I am not as young as I used to be. So how did the 3D printer work out? Did you get your stuff printing right? Oh, nice. So how long until we see the official Dungeon Delver line of minis for D&D? Well, you got to start somewhere. I think, there's always room for another Reaper Minis. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, these days I never get a chance to play in live games. It's funny because I was looking through some stuff. And I found this. Okay. My camera just flipped. At any rate, I bought a bag full of dice. Like, I got a new job right before COVID, and I think I used these dice in games like 3 times. And then COVID hit, and I haven't played a in-live game since. Okay, what is going on with my camera here? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. This is a great way to keep up with people. Plus, you never know what'll come out of it, It's all about, are you in position to take advantage of opportunities when they come? Because if you weren't doing things with D&D, if you weren't trying to make your own minis right now, in the future, when someone comes a knocking, or you have the opportunity for, bigger and better audiences, more things online, you wouldn't be in the position to take advantage of that opportunity. Yeah, people always think it's weird. Before COVID, I was going to Brazil once a year to teach classes. And the way I got into that is I met a good friend of mine when I was living in China. And he's a Brazilian guy. And we kept in contact for years, and occasionally he'd call me up and ask me for some questions on like Chinese historical stuff and philosophy and Chinese philosophy. And so one day he happened to be in the US. He's a minister, and he said, "Hey, I'm going to be transferring planes in the city that you're in. Can we get lunch?" And I said, yeah, okay. I went there, and he invites me to go to Brazil, and he's like, "Hey, can you teach courses? People would really eat up all this philosophical stuff and things like that." And I was like, that sounds ridiculous. Who would pay money for that? For a guy who doesn't speak Portuguese? But I thought about it and I said, well, that's going to sound pretty darn cool on a resume because how many people can say that they were invited to go to Brazil to teach classes? Not very many. So I thought, all right, I'm going to do it. And I did. I had to pay my own way there, which at the time I really didn't have any money. But I did it, and I thought, well, for the future. And I couldn't believe it. There were like 50 people for the first class that I taught attending. I was like, dang. And then the next weekend, I taught again, and there were so many people who liked it the first weekend that we ended up with like 75 people there. I was like, holy crap. But basically, had I not kept up with my friend and kept up with my own studies, there's no way that I would have been in a position to do that. Yeah, you never know what life is going to put in your path, and a lot of it's how you respond to it. It's interesting because not that long ago, I was trying to tell some younger people that, they were being lazy with the things that they want to do, their career choices in life. And I was like, hey, you gotta keep your skills up, keep practicing, because if opportunity comes a knocking, you're not going to be ready. And then what are you going to do? You blew your opportunity. You don't get that many opportunities in life. But sometimes it's hard to tell people anything. So I am working on a sewer. One of my philosophies of DMing is that you should have memorable locations for battles. So if they're all like, oh, it's in the woods, players sort of like tune it out and they can't remember what happened. But if I'm like, oh, in the sewer, that battle, then usually they can like, oh yeah, that one. And there is, for the campaign I'm working on, there is a part where the town that they're in gets messed up, totally destroyed. And it's an invasion, and they've got to escape. One of the ways they could possibly get out is through this sewer, which, of course, they are somewhat familiar with after this adventure. So For me, I like to have these different kinds of locations, hopefully with some nice maps. They're sort of escorting an official around, and the official gets killed. They could try to save him. It is possible that they save him, if they think to. But the assassins, they run down into the sewer because it ends up the sewer connects a lot of different parts of the city, which gives the players a chance to do other things while they're there. Depending on how they're playing this game, because even though it is a more modern style campaign guide, which is a little bit more of a linear story, there's a lot of different ways to play it. It could be that everything is, under the influence of the gods, and you're playing, like one god versus another god. But if you don't have any clerics or paladins or whatever, you can also play it more like political, because there is a lot of this country versus that country. This guy wants to raise his station in politics, so he's out to hit the competition. So there's a lot of good stuff. But locations. That's what I like. Well, good night, man. I hope your family dinner turns out well. I gotta smoke a couple chickens myself tomorrow, but oh
Time coming, yeah. But I want water to my name. Time coming, yeah. But I want water to my name. I wanna drown inside this. I wanna drown inside this. Go down and I can't. I ain't never had a vibe this vibrant. I'm also shiny with that 3-eye vision. Take this moment, I'ma die inside it. I am pariah, I get Mariah. Words they carry, don't trust the silence. Gotta fill it all up. Like to my phone screen, ultraviolet. That's ultraviolence. Probably need more milk, but it all spilled. Sip of my guilt inside it. Temper, don't throw a tantrum. Throw words at random. Make it anthem. Swing game like frisbee. Make it happen. Acting I'm not trapped in the swelling wave. Time ain't coming yet, but I won't water to my neck. Time ain't coming yet, but I won't water to my neck. A low tide, pray for a low tide. I pray for a low tide. I pray for a low tide. I play the role. I'm a people pleaser. Who I am got lost in the speak between. Teeter-totter, tween Leo, soul, prima donna, basic Peter fodder. See and saw it like it's all past lives that done lived and loved 100,000 conscious. It's all connected. We all some monsters. Snarl fans out like we master chomp, y'all. Raw hard beat down, I'm the man at Smash Bros. No slam, no cheat codes, just see stick hitting. Game true, baby, no PS prisms might be a prison of this sand around me. Hope I don't drown in the reef this week like it's all on my nose, but I hate the stench of low tide. Low tide.
Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching. I think I am out of here. Finally getting a little tired. Pretty good progress on the map.